So welcome to day 30 of the Canva Design Challenge, and today we are going to make a graduation flyer design. To celebrate your win and join us as we make this flyer design, and I'm going to share this with you as a template at the end, so stick around so that you know how to get it. And thank you so much for joining. So let's drop right into Canva and do that now. All right, welcome everybody. All right, so the first thing we need to do, we already created this page with the Instagram portrait size, and we have all our elements here. So the first thing we need to do is to drag in this one, which is our background, and I'm going to make it too large and position it somewhere here. And I'm going to come here, I'm going to drag in as much as I can, drag in as fast as I can. I'm just going to come here, drag this one in here. Okay, and I'm just going to come here and position this one here. I'm going to bring this pedestal, drag it in here. I'm going to position it somewhere here. I'm going to send it back using our shortcut control left bracket. Okay, and we're going to make it big. While this one is here, we're going to bring in a circle. Hit C on your keyboard. It's going to bring in a circle and just make it something like this. We're going to use the default color for this one, this default gradient. Make it as large as you can. Then drag it somewhere here. I'm going to send it to the back using our shortcut again, control left bracket. Hit it until it gets to the back. You can bring it a little bit further so that it's above our radial background. Okay, cool. We're going to bring in this one, the trophy, because you've won 30 days. It's not a joke. You've tried. Okay, congratulations to you. I'm going to position this one here. I'll probably make this one a little bit larger. Okay, something like this. And I'm going to come here. I'm going to bring in what next. Let's bring in this one, which is kind of a watermark for our design, brought to you by Canva Design. It's more of a congratulations to me, recording this tutorial for 30 days. So I'm also celebrating myself. What else do I need to bring? I'm going to bring this confetti, put it somewhere here. You don't need to really practice this design, okay, because I'm going to share this template with you that you can just use to create your own, so that you can post it and show yourself online that you completed 30 days design challenge. It's not easy at all. Okay, we're just going to position this one here. And what next? I think okay, let's bring in this one, and I'm gonna position it somewhere here. And I'm trying to be as fast as I can. And what next do I need to bring? Okay, let's start working on other things, because all these are elements, but there are other things that we need to bring. So I'm going to bring in the text. Let's hit T on our keyboard, and this time I'm going to type congratulations. Of course, congratulations to you. You've done well. Congratulations. Okay, and I'm going to make this one large. I'm going to select it again. I'm going to click on font. I'm going to use Inter, and I'm going to make it bold. And I'm going to work with the spacing. I'm going to drag it a little bit tight, and let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, I'm going to drag it here. I'm going to come to color. Okay, I'm going to use the default gradient. This one, cool. Or maybe we should use this one. Cool. Okay, prefer this one, I guess. Okay, and we're going to bring in a frame. Come to elements, come to frames, and come to, let's bring in the cycle one. Okay, and I'm going to bring in this one. Okay, I'm going to use my image. This is where you're going to drag and drop your image. I'm going to go to my brand kit. I'm going to bring in my image. I have my image here already, so I'm just going to drag and drop. Okay, and when you get this as a template, all you just need to do is drag in your image and change your name, of which I'm going to work on in a moment from now. So let's bring in this drop shadow. We're going to drop it in here. Okay, we'll have it here, and we're just going to zoom in and make sure it's something like this. Okay, we can make it a little bit bigger. Place it somewhere here. Let's close this. Okay, now we have this. I think I'm going to make this shape smaller. It seems to be too big. Okay, I'm just going to place it somewhere like this. Okay, and I think this one too is still kind of too big. Okay, it's covering almost everything. I'm just going to position it somewhere like this, drag it a little bit down. I'm going to put some text here, okay, so it can be there for now. I'm going to make this one bigger. Okay, and I'm going to position it somewhere here like this. Something, yeah, this is pretty cool. We can reduce it a bit. Let me come here, because I'm trying to make sure that we are balanced. Okay, and we could drag it a little bit downward. Maybe this one can push it a little bit downward, because I'm trying to make sure that, okay, this horizon, this circle, it's coming into this place here. Okay, then I can make sure this one goes down a little bit. I think we're pretty cool. Okay, so let's adjust both of this at the middle, and now what we got is this. So let's push this one a little bit further. Let's come here. I'm gonna bring in the Canva logo. Yes, you've been designing all the time with Canva, so let's give it some mark of Canva. So let's bring in the circle, hit C on your keyboard. I'm gonna make the color to be white. Okay, and now we can come here, make it small, bring it here, make it exact size, and expand it a little bit. And we're going to send it to the back again using the shortcut control that bracket. Okay, now we have this, and we can just position and make sure it's aligned. Okay, and what I can do is I want this crossing, this one that's entry, this line, this circle that's circumference, I'm going to be at the middle of the word Canva. I want it to, like, okay, as it's coming, it's on the end. Okay, think we are cool with that. And what else do we need to bring? Okay, we're gonna bring in a shape. Let's bring in this one. Okay, let's continue with what we're doing before. Let's bring in this, and we're going to make sure that when you're dragging, you drag it into, because it's going to replace it because it's a frame. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure this one is here. I'm going to try to rotate it in a proper angle, or maybe we can leave it like that. We still have to rotate it in a way, so let's rotate it somewhere like this. I'm going to send it to the back. Okay, you're going to see the use case very soon. So we're going to bring in a text. We can auto drag this to make a duplicate, and we're going to say I'm a graduate. Okay, a graduate. Okay, graduate. Okay, I'm going to select all. I'm going to make it all caps. Okay, make it all caps, and I'm going to remove the boldness. And what I can do, the reason for this, I want to make it to have this archy look here, right? So I'm going to bring it here. I'm going to come to effect, and I'm going to come to curve. Okay, right on that curve, I'm going to nudge it. So I'm doing it, I'm coming here to rotate it in a bit. So I'm going to zoom in, but before then, let's change the color to white so that we can see what we're doing. Okay, and now we can come to effects and come back to curve. We can use this plus or minus key here, make it easier. So I'm just going to curve, and now I can position it somewhere like this. Now I can just place it here. Okay, now we have it. I'm a graduate. Okay, you will graduate. I can make this one a little bit bigger, but before I do that, it's better I select everything. But since we still have other things to add to it, so let's leave it first, and by the time we're done with everything, then we can decide if we are going to make it bigger. Okay, I'm going to bring in this, and in case you don't know how I did this, because I'm going to give this to you as a PNG, but if you don't know how to do it, go and watch there's one of the tutorial that we did before. You can go watch it. If you're my student, you know exactly the tutorial that I'm talking about. Okay, I'm probably going to link it somewhere here so that you can watch it. So I'm going to position this one here, completed by, but before then, let's complete this statement. Okay, congratulations to me. Okay, we're going to use this one, okay, for the to me. We're going to bring it in here, and we're going to make a copy of this text. Let's make a copy of it. Or maybe let's undo that. Let's make a copy of this one, and we're gonna make it small, and we're gonna drag it in here, and we're gonna type to me. Okay, to me with an exclamation mark. I'm gonna select all. I'm gonna remove the boldness. We're gonna make it italics and just drag it a little bit bigger. Okay, and we're gonna change the color to white, because red is more. White is very good when you're contrasting it with red. Okay, red is very good when you're contrasting it with white. Okay, cool. And we're gonna come here now, make a duplicate of dragging it. Okay, I'm gonna remove all that, and I'm gonna make this one color to be black. Okay, I'm gonna make it black, and now we have this text here. I successfully completed. I don't want to type that, so I'm going to Control C that and come here, and I'm gonna paste it. Control V. Okay, I'm just gonna do some proper spacing. Okay, for this one I successfully completed the 30 days Canva design challenge. This one is going to be like 1.0 because it's the first of its kind. 1.0. Okay, 1.0, 1.0. So now we have this, and I think we're going to work with the spacing. Come here and just 1.1, 1.5. You see, not bad. So I'm going to make all this one smaller, drag it here so that we can have space to push this. You can see that we don't even have much space, so I'm not going to increase that at all. I think we're going to push some of these things upward. Instead of pushing that upward, why don't we push all of this downward? So I'm going to deselect this, holding my control key. I think I've selected something big here. I don't know, let me see first. Not really cool. Let me select again, drag across. Let me deselect this by holding down my shift key, then click on it, click on this, click on this. It hasn't deselected. Let's see. Okay, it has deselected. How does that drag? Okay, let's see. Okay, now I can drag all of this downwards. Okay, so that we can have that space, right? Okay, cool. I think we have that. So we can nudge this one a little bit upward, or maybe we can make this one smaller. I think we should make it smaller. Okay, congratulations to me. And now we can probably push it somewhere upward like that. Or maybe make it a little bit more smaller. Okay, so I'm trying to create enough room between here and here so that it can be a breathing room for this element to shine, because you are the one we're celebrating and you need to be big enough because you are big. Okay, not just saying that you're big. To have completed this is a lot. Okay, just the way we are designing, let me just say this. Some people really don't know the point of education. And education is not more of like you coming out as first class. It's more of you proving to employee that you can put your time into something 4 years, 5 years, and be able to come out well. So when you complete the design challenge or a task, it simply means that you can also put the same energy into something else and be able to come out well while doing that. So it's more like saying the way you do everything, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. Okay, so completing a challenge like this is a lot. Okay, it's a lot, and I'm glad you did. Okay, because it's going to increase your confidence in attacking something later on in the future, because it's going to be like, okay, if I was able to complete this, then I'll be able to complete this task that I have at hand now. So congratulations to you. It's a lot. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste the things that I just copied and place it here. I'm going to say all, and I'm going to make color, and I'm going to place it here, and I'm going to do left align. Okay, flush to the left, and now I can make it something like this. Then probably, okay, we are having our text size to be 27. Most I've told you, make it sure that at least you are not below 15. Sometimes I crank text to below 15, but if you want to be on the safe side, just try as much as, especially if you're using the Instagram portrait size, it's going to be amazing if you just stick to 15 as your smallest. But you can, it's not a rule. Okay, there's no rule in these things. You just have to learn to break them sometimes. Okay, I'm just going to remove that, and now what we got is this. What here simply says is 30 days, 30 designs, countless lessons. I'm proud of the consistency, creativity, and growth I've achieved. This is just the beginning of my design journey. Congratulations from me to you. Okay, you need to put your name on the design, so I'm going to copy this one. And you're going to type in your name, but before then let me flush it to the left, and now you can type in your name. Okay, for me, I'm just going to type my name. Okay, Stephanie, Anna, Deborah, you guys are amazing, and the rest of you all consistently showed up in the design. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you guys, to be honest. Okay, I should be normal. I don't even know how to spell my name again. I should be normal. I'm excited. Okay, I've completed this and making the last tutorial for this section. It's amazing. All right, so far this is what we've got. Okay, I think my image is dark. Okay, in case you're dragging your image and you need some editing, just come to edit, come to adjust, then come to let's work with the shadow, because the design is dark. I think the shadow is one thing I'll quickly work on, and just gonna make the design lighter. Okay, now I can add some vibrance to boost the color, and as I'm looking at it, it's coming to life. Then I can add some sharpness just to give it that crisp look. Okay, all right, that brings us to the end. I think we've dragged in all our elements, and that's it. So you have all your design elements. So here is it. I just want to teach you the last thing, how to share your design as a template. Okay, you've been sharing your designs ever since as a shared file or document with me, but this is how you can share your design as a template, because I'm going to be sharing this with you as a template so that you can replace your design. And if you've gotten it as a template like this, what you simply need to do is to come to your upload folder where you have your images and just drag in and replace this image. So I'm just going to come here and look for something in my upload folder. Let's say the image of this person. Okay, I made this design some days ago, and I want this is your image, for instance. I just want to replace. I'm just going to drag in here and let go. Okay, my network is slow. It's gonna probably replace it in any seconds from now, so just give it some few seconds, and that's it. So I say congratulations to him for completing it. So now that you know how to replace it, and just change your name here, double click and just type in your name. Let's say your name is Debbie. Okay, whatever your name is, just add in your name. You can add your full name, you can add only your name. But let's say you want to share it as a template. Maybe you be creating designs and you want to sell your template, or you want to anything you want to do. Just come here, because I'm going to be doing this for you, so it's also good that you know how to do it. Come here and say publish, no, not publish as template. Come to see all, and we're going to come to here, say template link. Okay, template link. You'll probably not see this. I'm a Canva creator, that's the reason why I have this. If I publish this as a template, it's going to go to Canva template library. Okay, and that's the reason why I have this, but this is the one you need, and this is the one you will have. Template link, and this folder is going to come in and say create template link. And before I do that, let me just make a copy of this. Let me undo all this so that you have it as okay, let's have it like this now. So let's come here, template link, it has already been created. Okay, but let me just click on it again. Now you can see copy link. Now this is the link that I'm going to be sharing with you, and once you click on it, it's going to take you to a page where you're going to say Mr. Gravity is sharing the design with you, a Canva template with you. Then click on it and use it on a new design, or however you want to use it, and just drag your image, change the name, and you are done. Download your image and post and celebrate yourself. Congratulations. And that brings us to the end of the tutorial, and I will see you in the next one. Yes, because I'm still going to be uploading. Thank you for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.